to you guys. That right there. We're gonna take that and move on with it, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
You see it? Good morning. Call this meeting to order. City Council meeting Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. As many of you know, there's a tragedy going on in our city right now as we speak, as we sit. If you don't know, you'll know soon. But we had a mass shooting here in the city, and believe me, the information is all over the country, if not the world right now. We're getting calls from the White House, the state senators, all the press outlets. There couldn't be a worse time to attempt to have a city council meeting. The executive session, the purpose of the executive session right there was to gather council and get their sentiments on this very thing. We have decided unanimously that we will not be conducting a city council meeting today. It will be postponed to a future time, most likely next week. We have to give plenty of public notice, so we'll be letting you know in advance. What I also wanted to do, though, is each of us really expressed some sentiment in that room right there, and I want to give each person up here an opportunity to express whatever they want to express regarding the ongoing situation in our town. I'll just start down at the end. Councilman Davis.
So good morning, everyone. First and foremost, in regards to the situation, I want to give my thoughts and prayers out to everyone involved, all our first responders, family, friends, in the community. Our heart goes out to everyone involved. I think that now's the time as a community, as a city council members, and as, I want to say, a family. It's now the time that we all lean on one another, be supportive, understanding, and actually come together as a city to really, show that we're stronger together than apart. I was blessed, unfortunately, with the tragic situation to have people knock on my door early this morning and say, "Hey, Councilman, what's going on? Is everything okay?" And I didn't want to provide any false information, but I was happy to see that people in the community were concerned about what was going on. And, we are all concerned. So I'm happy that we unanimously decided to do this. My heart, like I said again, my heart goes out to everyone involved, and I'm looking forward to, being supportive and doing whatever I can as a council person and as a resident of the great city of Chester to show that we can come together and get past this tragic situation. So thank you.
Thank you. Council Lady West.
Good morning, everyone. It is a tragic thing that happened this morning with the shootings and what have you, and our hearts go out to the families, to the community. And as you know, the community, you all elected us, so when things happen, you would have an expectation that we're there to support whatever is going on. So we found it necessary today to cancel the meeting, which we are all in agreement, so that we could go and support. We have to go down to the location as well as the hospital. So we are praying for our community. We love you guys, and we're going to do our part to make sure that you're okay and support it. And so, Mayor and Council, we're all coming together as a unit, to make sure that we provide support to our community.
Thank you. Councilman Green.
It is truly a tragedy. I just left the scene before I came here, and it is a gruesome scene, and it's sad. And you can see the looks on our first responders' face that this is something that a lot of them haven't seen. And my thoughts and prayers go out to the family and everyone that is affected by this. And as I was down there, so many community members, so many people who live in that area and just from all over the city that's down there, and they're looking for their elected officials to come and support them and come and be with them. And so I believe that's where we should be at now, supporting them and comforting our community at a time such as this. Councilwoman Williams was at the hospital, Councilwoman Gibson was at the hospital, and I think we all felt as though we need to cancel this meeting and be with our residents at this time. So, and I know some have flew up from New Orleans to do a presentation, and I'm sorry, but I believe this is a more pressing issue when it comes to our community. And so my apologies to you and to the community for who came to watch us conduct city business. But at this time, we have to go conduct community business.
Good morning, everyone. As Councilman Green said, I was already at the hospital, and our presence is definitely needed and necessary. And so I share the same sentiments as my colleagues in saying that we need to be supportive of our community members. And so I keep the family members and all of our community members in prayer at this time. And I ask you guys to all do the same, and we will reconvene at another time. Thank you for coming out.
All right, thank you, Council. And I can't thank you enough for being here, because I know you guys were out there, but you still came here to conduct city business, to fulfill your obligation as council persons. That's very, that's something I want to acknowledge. We did not make this decision before they showed up. We went into that room, we threw it all on the table, and we all came to the same conclusion that this meeting should be canceled. I think you put it best. There's city business and there's community business. We're here for the community. That was very well put. And thank you again for flying up, and I understand you're willing to fly back, so thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you who are here today. This is a pretty full room today. It really speaks to the fact that the community is really starting to engage in city business. So I apologize to all of you who made the effort to come out today, but you will find out real soon when the next meeting will be scheduled. Generally, what we do in these meetings, as you know, is we do the invocation, the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we get into business. And thank you for suggesting this, we shouldn't miss the invocation today. Today we have Reverend Belinda Boyer of Chester's Chaplains Corps. If there was ever a time that the city needs prayer, it's right now. Of course, we want to, our hearts are really heavy right now with what's going on currently. We also want to just take a moment to acknowledge one of our police officers who passed away just last week, 2 weeks ago. His name is Daniel McCracken. Daniel McCracken, yes. He served on the police force for a number of years, but he also served in the armed forces. If you guys have heard of SEAL Team 6, which is one of the most elite units in all of the military, he was a member with them. And unfortunately, while he was on duty with the armed services, he passed away. His services are going to be tomorrow. We have prepared, a proclamation on his behalf. So please come forward. Please grace us with your prayers. Let's all stand, guys. Let's stand.
May we stand, please. And while I was sitting there and meditating, it was brought to my spirit that we should all do the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. God bless you.
Yes.
Gavel out. This meeting is adjourned.
We can ride together.
Thank you, guys.